Usability testing has never been easier. There are so many ways now to see real people speaking their thoughts as they use your website, mobile apps, prototypes, and more. Only just a few years ago, this was reserved for the big boys with state-of-the-art in-house user testing facilities. I can't speak highly enough for user testing, as actually observing someone using your product is irreplaceable, even if things don't go how you hoped. The goal of user testing is to get your digital product or service in front of a customer as early as possible. You then ask the participant to perform specific tasks and observe real-world usage. This could be as simple as opening a menu, or if you are designing a form, you could observe the whole flow. If you've ever seen a police interrogation facility on TV, then you'll immediately picture a room with double-sided glass, a team of officers listening in on one side and the interrogation officer on the other. Well, most user testing facilities used to be a bit like this, apart from the fact that the room was a little nicer and the interviewee was actually allowed to leave. Luckily today, there are ways for users to perform tests from their own home, and I believe that this natural environment for the user makes for a better result. No constant worrying about what's going on behind the big glass wall. Let's take a look at a few techniques you can use now. Probably the first test you'll perform, even before starting any design, is card sort. We briefly mentioned this in an earlier video, and I just want to give a bit more information here. If you head over to optimalworkshop.com/optimalsort, you can find a really simple to use online tool. Card sorting is a quick and easy way to design an information architecture and menu structure for a website. You can use card sorting to find out how people think your content should be organized and get the insights you need to make informed decisions. With card sorting, there are advantages to using an online tool and performing the task in person if you have the time. Online, you'll get many more participants and quantitative data. That really gives you a solid idea of how you're doing. Performing the task in person gives you an insight into your user's thought process, emotions, and gives you some real detailed feedback that you can't get online. The next type of user test you may choose to use is a really quick and easy split test. Head over to usabilityhub.com/preference-test to check out this great online tool. A split test, A/B test, and preference test are all just names for the same thing, a head-to-head duel between two designs. In this test, users perform a simple vote between two options and you view the results as a percentage. This is really great if you're choosing between two logos, a couple of images, or a pair of design variations. This will just give you a lot more confidence in your choice. If you're after a more detailed test, then head over to usertesting.com. This is a bit like the creepy room test, just a lot more comfortable. Here you can again ask participants to perform tasks, but this time you are sent a video feed. The best thing about using this website is that the results are back in 1 hour and the pricing compared to an in-house facility is a fraction of the cost. Usertesting.com has access to over 1 million testers, so finding a fit for your target demographic won't be a problem. During the design process, we always seem to think about desktop users, and sometimes we leave the mobile design a little behind. With mobile now leading desktop and tablet combined in market share worldwide, we need to be thinking mobile first. When testing any design, make sure you include both versions and even a tablet version if you have the time and budget. User testing should be an iterative process and not the end of the road. I've been in a full day of testing before where we update the prototype after each session to incorporate any important feedback we received. Please don't leave user testing until you have a pixel-perfect design. I know it's a little scary to get feedback and we want everything to be perfect, but I want you to remember, that's not the point of user testing. This is probably the only test in life you want to fail. Otherwise, you've wasted your time and money. Get designs in front of users as early and as rough as possible. This is the only way you won't become attached to your designs and feel quite offended when 10 people start picking your baby apart. There are a host of other techniques we haven't had time to touch upon in this section, but I hope this is giving you an idea of what's possible. If you're interested in learning much more about user testing or getting to know the other tests in detail, then check out our premium course. It's only available for a limited time, and you can do this over at anthony-conboy.teachable.com/courses. In the next video coming up, we're taking a look at getting your first job in the UI/UX industry and how to stand out above the crowd. See you there.